Hi there everybody, Natasha Wilkinson here, your independent Scentsy consultant from Mount Isa, Australia. So, I have 2 weeks worth of Scentsy empties to go through, and I'm just going to show you what we're about to go through. So, I have this tub totally full, and this tub totally full. So normally I'd just fill up the blue tub before doing my Scentsy empties, but I've been through a lot the last 2 weeks with Scentsy that I needed 2 tubs. So let's delve into what I've been using since the beginning of February. All of this is basically Scentsy products I have been using since the beginning of February. So, I am going to talk counter clean first. I have 3 empty bottles here of counter clean. Now, we had COVID go through our house, so I was disinfecting like a mad woman, and after disinfecting in between times I was spraying everything with counter clean. But counter clean, I always have a couple on the go anyway, because I have 4 children, the youngest being 2, and for some reason they like to stick their hands all on the walls and everywhere and make a mess. So I'm usually running around behind them with a bottle of counter clean, cleaning everything. So I don't just use counter clean for the counters, it's kind of my go-to all-purpose cleaner. So I used up 1 in cider milk. I love this scent. I purchased multiple of the cleaning products in cider milk. I think I might have 1 left. So this is apples, pumpkin and spice, and it's just a really beautiful, rich apple cider scent. And I am really excited because in June the bar actually got voted back here for Australia, so I will be able to try the bar for the first time in this scent. I have a feeling if it's as good as the cleaning product, that bar is going to go into my Scentsy club in multiple packets of it. So I used up 1 in lemon verbena. So this came in one of the whiff boxes. Lemon verbena isn't a scent that I would typically gravitate towards. It's just recently retired from our catalogue, this particular scent. So this is very bright, it's very citrusy. If I'm going to choose a citrusy scent, it would be normally blue grotto or coconut lemongrass. Lemon verbena wasn't one that I particularly gravitated towards, but I still used it up when it came in my whiff box. It did its purpose, kept the house clean. Another one that came, I think this came in either the October or November whiff box. Might have even been the December whiff box. So this one is evergreen and grapefruit. So this was one that came out in a Christmas cleaning bundle around that October-November period, and this one actually came in the whiff box as well. It wasn't one that I really was interested in purchasing in the cleaning bundle, but I actually really did enjoy this. This is very Christmas tree, but it's also got the brightness of that grapefruit in it. So they were the counter cleans I used up. So let's talk laundry now, I think. So I have a whole cleaning system of jammy time here, including the dry disc. So we have had a few good solid weeks of rain, and I just couldn't get any washing done because of the rain. I couldn't get anything dry. So I finally convinced my husband that we needed a dryer. So he got me a dryer, and first time trying dryer disc since I've never had a dryer. The dryer discs make all the difference in adding that extra fragrance, long lasting to your clothes. I will say that I noticed the difference with the dryer discs. I mean, normally I'm double scooping, triple scooping with the washer whiffs to pile on the fragrance. I think I went down from 3 scoops to 2 scoops after having the dryer discs. But I have always enjoyed the washing products. So it's a whole laundry system bundle for me personally. But Laundry Love bundle comes with 1 tub of this, a tub of your laundry liquid, and 2 packets of dry disc. But for me, I also like to use the Scentsy. So my laundry system includes 1 tub of washer whiffs, a laundry liquid, a Scent Soft, and the dryer disc. So that was Jammy Time fragrance, which is what I was washing towels and washing sheets and all bedding in. It's a beautiful lavender floral mix, very soft, very sweet. It's kind of one of my go-to fragrances for the bedding, and I have almost worked my way through for the clothing. The same laundry bundle, I've still got a little bit left in the laundry liquid and Scent Soft, but I've used up all the washer whiffs and pretty much most of the dry disc in Cloudberry Dreams. So this is what I was washing our clothes in. So this is basically a very tart berry raspberry mixed with that really rosy floral. I absolutely love this drink, and it's a knockout in laundry. It's probably, out of all the laundry fragrances I have tried personally, the strongest performing in laundry. Cloudberry Dreams in laundry will definitely be another repurchase for me. So I finished off a dish soap in Perfect Peppermint. This was from our Christmas collection, and it's basically what it's described as, a peppermint smelling dish liquid. So I finished up a body wash in Dancing Sugar Plums. I love this scent. It's a rich, dark plum with just that tiniest bit of spice. It's warm, it's cozy. I did pick up another one of these before they took them off the website because I loved it that much. I am a little bit disappointed that we don't get this scent here in Australia. I do know they get this scent in wax bars in other regions. I would hope that the fact that we get to try these scents in other products is kind of their way of testing to see how popular these type of scents are here in Australia, and that maybe eventually we will get scents like these here in Australia. You never know. So that's the empty packet for the Jammy Time dry disc. So our dry disc actually do come with 2 of these. I do believe I gifted one to a customer for them to try with the Jammy Time, which is why I still had one. because for me it was still economically cheaper to buy the Laundry Love bundle, even though I didn't have a dryer at the time, so I would buy the Laundry Love bundle and then gift these to customers. But now I've got a dryer, I will be able to enjoy them myself as well. So this is must have had a little bit of a leakage from maybe a little bit left in the dish soap there. But this is a empty scent pack of Cloudberry Dreams. Cloudberry Dreams went into the Dazzle, the Glam Unicorn Dazzle, I think her name was. So that scent pack went into the unicorn that my daughter has since taken. So I had my tabletop base that I have Hoot the Owl sit on in the kitchen, the light globe in that blue, so I replaced the mini light globe for that. And it's a 25 watt globe, so I had a 25 watt globe that I needed to replace in one of my other warmers too. Can't remember which warmer it was. So that's box 1 emptied. Let's delve into box 2. So my air purifier filter needed replacing, so I have a new air purifier filter in my air purifier. So I found this floating on the floor in the kids' room. It's obviously come out of one of their bodies, but it's got no smell left. So this was a Luna scent pack. So it looks like I will have to hunt down the buddies and see which buddy's missing a scent pack and replace the scent pack. My 2-year-old likes to pull them out of the buddies because that's just what 2-year-olds do. So that's not part of empties, that's just things my 2-year-old have popped in their toys and stuff. So let's talk pods now. So finished up the Jammy Time pods that was in my daughter's room. These have no scent whatsoever left, and they have been replaced with Berry Bright pods. These pods in Berry Bright are probably one of the stronger performing pods I have found that I enjoy. I will say though, they're not long lasting, so I can pop them in my daughter's wall fan diffuser. The scent will waft out into the hallway and fill up a bigger area while it's working. But after about 4 or 5 days, it just then fizzles out. Whereas other pods, they don't cover as big an area. They just cover that small area they're in my fan diffuser, like in my bathroom, or just that small area in the bedroom if I put them in the air purifier. So they don't waft out and take over a room like these do, but they last longer. So there's just something about these, strong performing, takes over a room, but then fizzles out really quickly. So this was from the Easter collection last year, and we do have Berry Bright in wax available in our catalogue. So I was kind of hoping when they brought it out last Easter that they were maybe testing to see if it would be a good sell enough to actually pop into our whole catalogue season, because if this was available, Berry Bright would be definitely a pod that I would purchase again. I think I still have 1 packet left now that I have used up that. So in the bathroom wall fan diffuser, I currently have Polar Bear Hug pods going. So Polar Bear Hugs is a caramelized brown sugar and a blackberry jam. But to me, I get this really fresh, sweet pot puree scent. One of my favorite scents for the bathroom and laundry. This scent has now retired. Hopefully they bring it back again next catalogue. I tend to, at the end of each catalogue season, pick up a bundle and say 3-pack of just Polar Bear Hugs to get me through to the next catalogue, because with pods you can't always get your pod like you can your bar. You can pop your bar in and always get that, which I do. I pop the bar in so I can still get that through the catalogue season. But because I can't get pods, I usually pick up, as I said, a bundle and say 3-pack, because I find between other scents that I'm liking to try and enjoy, a 3-pack will get me through that 6 months before they are generally re-released. But that's not to say that they're going to re-release them in the next catalogue either. They could release something totally different. So I will enjoy the ones I've got though, while they are available, and hope they get re-released. The Go-Go Mango pods are currently in the laundry. So I tried the Go-Go Mango pods for the first time at my father's. I brought him a wall fan diffuser and some pods and popped them in, and I really enjoy this scent. It's very tropical, it's very sweet. This is another strong performing pod that tends to fill up a bigger area than some of the other pods. At my father's, I noticed it trickled out up into the hallway. It kind of fills up my laundry room here. My hallway is probably a bit more wider because my laundry comes off an open concept area, whereas my father's bathroom funnels off a smaller hallway, even though he's got very high ceilings. So I do notice a little bit of difference in our different areas, but it is still performing really well. So that was everything but wax and oils, so we'll go through them in a moment. I do have an 100 acre scent pack in here too, but that's because I've just thrown my son's Eeyore, which was a little bit dirty, in the wash, so it's just been taken out while that's washing. So that 100 acre scent pack will go back into Eeyore once Eeyore's been washed. So let's talk wax. So I'm going to do the Valentine's Day Collection first. So the Valentine's Day Collection is currently still available. It can be purchased as a 3-pack. If you only want one of these particular scents, you will need to put them in Scentsy Club to just get one scent. You can't purchase these scents individually with the Valentine's Day Collection unless you pop them into a Scentsy Club subscription. So we are going to just quickly pull up the website here so I can give you descriptions. So everything in the Valentine's Day Collection, including Lady and the Tramp that you can see behind me, is currently still available. Nothing has sold out as yet, as I am filming this, which is on Saturday the 12th of February. So its love is tangy tangerine dances with raspberry blossom beneath a night sky of sparkling sugar. So this one went into my bedroom, and surprisingly this one was my favorite of the three. When I smelled this one, I get a very sugary, fruity smell. It's kind of coming off a little bit like that perfumey, musky, sugary, candy-like smell that was in some of the Glamorous You collection. So it's kind of giving me similar vibes to that. So it's bright, it's sugary, it's sweet, coming off a little bit perfumey, which is why I can see why they chose this particular scent as the one to make with the body products for the Valentine's Day collection. So day one, my bedroom smelled great. It was this bright, sugary, sweet, fruity smell. By day two, it kind of mellowed down and I got more of a cordial type smell. So I did enjoy this. If they were available to purchase separate without putting in Scentsy Club, I probably would get a few more of these, but I don't think for me personally it was Scentsy Club worthy, but it was a bar that I did enjoy. So the next one we're going to talk about is Together Forever, and this is a burst of apple and strawberry with an enduring hint of sweet pea. So this is very powdery floral. I was expecting it to be more of a sweet floral, but I got more of that powdery floral note that you tend to get from violets and rose. To me, sweet pea, I expect to be sweet, not powdery. And I kind of get a little bit of an earthiness with this. So this was warmed in my daughter's room. And I just was expecting it to be a little bit sweeter than it was. I didn't hate it, but I didn't enjoy it. So, and to me, I'm not going to say it was my second favourite. I'm not going to say it was my third favourite. To me, both Together Forever and You're the One were kind of on par with each other. They're not something I would probably repurchase again, and they definitely weren't Scentsy Club worthy for me. It's Love was probably the standout for me out of these three. So the third one in the Valentine's Day collection was You're the One, which was Cucumber Splash and Sheer Green Apple Embrace, a soothing whisper of aloe vera. So this was warmed in the laundry, and it's very melony, it's very fresh. You get that fresh melony cucumber, slight sweetness from the apple, but it still came across as a green fresh melony scent for me, not generally something that I'm generally drawn to. So overall, as I said, the standout out of the Valentine's Day collection for me would have been Love. Neither of these three I found appealing enough to be Scentsy Club worthy, so neither of those three will be going into my club. So let's talk about the Island Days collection. So I've got through making samples and warming all of the Island Days collection. So these will be available for general purchase to the public on the 15th on Tuesday, on the 15th of February, in just a couple of days' time. So I am just going to pull up another section of my workstation so I can give you the details on the Island Day collection. So, Driftwood and Jasmine. So Driftwood and Jasmine is Driftwood and Jasmine added depth to a beach of Tahitian vanilla. So this one's going in my Scentsy club when it becomes available. This is, to me, something that I could see going in body products. This would make a beautiful body product. You get that soft, perfumey vanilla and the sweet floral of the jasmine. It's not overpowering, but I popped it in my room and I got great performance out of it. Lasted 3 days in my room. I don't know how it would perform in an open concept area. It kind of gave me mid-performance vibes. It wasn't the softest of scents, but it wasn't the loudest of scents, but it was beautiful. This is the type of body lotions and perfumes I love to put on myself. It's very creamy, soft and romantic, sweet floral. Absolutely love that one. The next one is Star Apple and Freesia, which is a burst of star apple and tropical mango garnished with pink freesia. So to me, this was a bright, fruit punchy type smell, kind of on the light side to me. When I warmed it in my daughter's room because I did hear Karen Wells say she thought it was light as well. And my daughter's room tends to be the tester room for the lighter scents if I feel they're going to be light performers, because I tend to find I get better performance on the lighter scents in my daughter's room. So it's just basically a fruity fruit sweet punch to me. Probably not something I'd put in my Scentsy club. Very summery, very bright. You get a lot of that pineapple mango-y type smell when you smell this. So if you like fruity, if you like tropical, if you like fruit punch scents, something a little bit bright, I think you would really enjoy Star Apple and Freesia. To me, it was probably the second probably least favourite out of the lot. If I were ranking them, I will do a rank at the end for you to tell you what I thought was my favourite to my least favourite. So the next one was Sunshine and Tanlines. So this was orange flower and creamy banana sunbathed by a sea of whipped coconut. So it smells to me, when I was a young child going to the beach with my sister, she had this brown oil that she'd rub on her skin to get tanned. And I had like that coconutty, banana-y type smell. That's what I smell like this. It smells like a sun-tanny, creamy, coconutty lotion to me. It was kind of on the light side. I warmed this in my bedroom. I did enjoy it. But as I said, I got a creamy, suntan, coconutty lotion. And to me, I think this would be more a mixer than something I'd warm by itself. I think this would really enhance other scents if you wanted to add a creamy, coconutty finish to other scents, make it a little bit tropical. So I don't think I'm going to pop this one in my Scentsy club, but I am going to pick up a bunch of them, 2 or 3, maybe 4, to use specifically as mixes, because it is a really nice summery sun-tanny scent. So, and it wouldn't be a video without dropping one. So the next one we're going to talk about is Tiari and Coconut. And This is Tiari and Coconut, Silky Tiari Flower and Coconut. Enjoy a breathtaking, sparkling citrus sunset. So I feel like if you like Lush Gardenia and missed out on putting it in your Scentsy Club here in Region 3, you would really like this. To me, it's a lighter version of Lush Gardenia. Maybe a little bit more exotic and a little bit more creamy than Lush Gardenia. You get a little bit more of that creamy coconut. It's not as heavy, but it was the strongest apart from probably on an even par salted Bergamot Breeze. It was one of the stronger performing bars. Again, I got about 3 days of this in my bedroom. It's creamy, it's gardenia, so you do need to like floral, it's coconut, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So this one is definitely going in my Scentsy Club because I did end up taking Lush Gardenia out of my Scentsy Club and I'm regretting doing that. So I feel like I'm going to put this in my Scentsy Club so when I do run out of my last bars of Lush Gardenia, I will have something similar as a replacement. So the last one from this collection was Salted Bergamot Breeze Scentsy Bath. So on cold, I did not like this. It smelled like a salty sea air mixed with citrus. And it is described as a refreshing ocean breeze carries hints of pineapple to groves of salted bergamot. So when it's warm in that, pineapple comes through more and gives it an added sweetness. And Karen Wells was spot on when she said it smelled very similar to the Light Side of the Force. So if you missed out on the Light Side of the Force, this warming smells very similar. I feel Light Side of the Force has more of a fresh aquatic note, but this has more of a bit more of a salty undertone to it and a little bit more heavier on the citrus would be the difference in this, but smells really, really similar. And I did enjoy it a lot more on warming than I did on cold. So would it be a repurchase for me? I don't think I would go out of my way to repurchase that or the Star Apple one, but I might get one more whole collection just for the whole collection again, and then pop the two I really liked in Scentsy Club and pick a few backups of the Sunshine and Tanlines. So I've got 4 of the 5 because I'm not going to bend down to pick up the 5th one. But let's talk about what my order of preference would be. So to me, Tiari and Coconut and Driftwood and Jasmine were in equal first place for me. I couldn't quite tell which one I loved more. They're both going in my Scentsy Club and they'll both probably be in my Scentsy Club for a while. So to me, they're in equal first place. Second would be Sunshine and Tanline after those two. Third would probably be Star Apple and Freesia. And fourth for me would be Salted Bergamot and Breeze. So that was the Island Days collection. Now let's talk about the rest of what I have been warming throughout the last 2 weeks. So I might go through scents now that are currently available on the website before telling you about scents that aren't available. So I had a few cubes left of Daydream Oasis, so that went into the laundry. So Daydream Oasis is described as lose yourself in sweet melon and visions of luminous pear, leaf and water lily. So this to me is just a kind of green aquatic melony note again. I don't pick up the pear leaf. I pick up just an aquatic green note. To me, not a repurchase. Wasn't my favourite out of the new 10 bars. It was kind of just a basic, as I said, green aquatic scent. So the next one, I had a few cubes left of White Amber Antique. So this went into the boys' room, and White Amber Antique is alluring amber antique flirt with fresh bergamot. So this is kind of a woodsy cologne scent, is probably my best description of it. I get a masculine version of cashmere and corduroy. You get that perfumey note from the bergamot, but the other amber and the teak comes across like a sexy cologned man, mixed with just a little bit of a slight hint of perfume. I have been told it smells very similar to sheer leather. I actually never tried sheer leather when it was available in the catalogue when I first became a consultant, because at that stage, well, even now, cologne scents, masculine scents aren't really my go-to. But when I first started consulting, I was a little bit more constricted in my scent preference and just stuck to what I knew I enjoyed. It's only recently that I've decided to try other scents and found that I sometimes do enjoy other scents. But I think if you like cologne, masculine scents, you will really enjoy White Amber and Teak. So next one is, I used up 2 of these in the open concept area. This is my all-time favourite bar, and it is currently back available, or one of my all-time favourite bars. I won't say it's the all-time favourite bar. I have a lot of all-time favourite bars, but this is Strawberry Rose. So these are a strong performing bar, open concept worthy. Absolutely love this. So it's strawberries, described as strawberries, rose and musk. So when I smell this, I know a lot of people say they smell an artificial strawberry, and then a lot of people say they smell a proper strawberry. I smell the proper strawberry. I smell the ripe strawberry just off the vine, and then I get this added depth and added sweetness, which is what I think is coming from the rose. I don't smell rose at all in this, and not many people smell rose, but I think what the rose scent does, it gives that depth, it gives that little bit of sweetness, giving that strawberry note, that little bit of sugary type scent, which is probably why some people kind of pick it up as more of an artificial strawberry than a fresh strawberry. And then that musk just kind of smooths it out, making it a little bit perfuming. And as you can see, I love that much that I went through 2 of those bars. So is that all of the ones that are currently available? So that's what's currently available in our catalogue. So let's talk about other scents that I've gone through. So these scents that I'm about to pull out of my basket that I've warmed through are scents that are either in my Scentsy club, which is why I still have access to them even though they are retired scents, or they are scents that I had a few of or maybe hadn't quite finished warming, but they're no longer available. So I had a few cubes left of the Adventure Is Out There Up, so I finished using this bar up in the bathroom. So this wasn't my favourite bar. It comes across like a bathroom cleaner type scent to me. Lemony, astringent bathroom cleaner. So I'm kind of glad to be rid of that. If you like bright, lemony, cleaner type scents, fresh type scents, you will probably enjoy this, but up just wasn't for me. Throwing them away again. So that definitely would not be a repurchase for me. So Monsters Inc. So this is quite a bit of a mangled bar and very oily, very juicy. So I thought I would use up Monsters Inc. So this was in the open concept area that I used this. I did have it in my Scentsy club for a while, but I ended up taking it out. I think I've still got 2 or 3 bars left of Monsters Inc. So this is, I've got Eel from Monsters Inc. on my phone. Open the doors to an incredible fragrance. A dose of mandarin, watermelon, pineapple and lush palms await like a world no other. So this is very vibrant. It's very fruity. You get that mandarin and pineapple, those citrusy notes, making it very vibrant, very fruity, very fresh, very tropical. If you like Be Fabulous, if you like Alice in Wonderland, We're All Mad Here, you will really like this. So it performs well in open concept areas. It performs well for me in my son's bedroom, which is where I do normally warm this, but I felt like something vibrant and fresh in the lounge room area because we are experiencing some quite hot weather here in Mount Isa. But it fizzles out fast, so I get a day's worth of this and then the scent has fizzled out. So I think that was one of the reasons I ended up taking it out of my club. I think because it is so similar to Be Fabulous and We're All Mad Here, I get a little bit more longevity out of those 2 scents. I do find Be Fabulous still fizzles out fast. They come out of the gate rushing like a racehorse and then all of a sudden, poof, fizzled out. So while it's going, I really do enjoy it. So it's one of those scents that I put in for a day and I'm prepared to change out the next day. So when I just want a bright, vibrant, refreshing, fruity scent, I tend to reach for them type of scents. So in my daughter's room currently, I put it in yesterday and she actually wanted to take it out today and said her scent wasn't smelling strong because she wanted to put the watermelon mint that came in my delivery the other day. So I told her she can do that tomorrow because I could still smell that. Although I do know Ursula isn't the strongest smelling scent, and again it's another one of those scents that's not very long lasting in my house, but because I only put it in yesterday, I thought I could stretch this one out to 2 days before we change that. So this one's in my Scentsy club and it's one I was trying to decide because I wasn't using them in my Scentsy club even though I was getting them. I've got, I think, another 3. I was trying to decide, should I delete it out of my Scentsy club? And then I'd get around to warming it and I'm like, no, I want to keep it in my Scentsy club. So this one is, and I think the reason why I wasn't warming it is because to me it is very summery, and I do tend to, because it is on the lighter side, only warm this one in my daughter's room. So this one is an alluring potion of wild blackberry, scarlet raspberry, and bubbly goji berry wrapped up in vanilla silk will leave you spellbound. So there's no aquatic note in the description, but it comes across as a fruity, fresh aquatic to me, and quite sweet with that fruity, fresh aquatic. It is really pretty for my daughter's room. You get that combination of that fruity sweetness you want in a little girl's room, but then that kind of aquatic vibe I get brightens up and freshens the room at the same time. So I don't think this will be coming out of my Scentsy Club. Every time I think I might take it out, I warm it, I enjoy it, I want it to stay in there. So the next combination I'm going to bring out together, because I warm this as a combo together, and every time I warm this particular combination I get comments from strangers that come and visit, from anyone that comes and visit, friends, from families. So I warm in alternating warmers, Pretty and Plum, Sweet Plum Pastry, and from the Villains Collection, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. So this was another one that kind of was feeling a little bit sorry for itself, and that my 2-year-old kind of got to as well. So they've all got a plum base to these scents, and I will read the descriptions of each of them out. For you, so you can know what they are. So I have 2 of these particular scents in my Scentsy Club, and I stupidly took Pretty and Plum out of my Scentsy Club, which I'm regretting now. It did come in the clearance section, so I'd already been regretting taking it out. So I did pick up a 6-pack when it came in the clearance section. So I think I have 4 or 5 left to enjoy this actually particular mix. So Pretty and Plum is got the instructions, but it doesn't have the description. So Pretty and Plum has like a black coconut, toasted coconut to it, and plum. Sweet Plum Pastry is dark roasted plum and pastry, and then Mistress of Evil is plum, gardenia, and molasses, I think was the Satsuma plum, and I think there was molasses in it, or was that in the other? The beauty of gardenia meet malevolent mass, white juicy blood orange drips over Satsuma plum. So no, molasses is in Evil Queen just one bite. So it's blood orange, Satsuma plum, and gardenia with musk. So this is, to me, I don't particularly get that blood orange, but there is a added depth to it, which I think is coming from the blood orange again, like a bit of a tartness. But to me, it's a dark, deep, fruity berry. I don't pick up the gardenia. I pick up mainly a dark, deep, fruity plum. And then with the sweet plum pastry, I pick up plums on a stovetop roasting. I don't actually pick up the pastry. I don't pick up the bakery note. I pick up roasted plums, maybe slightly starting to get a little bit burnt as they're roasting on a stovetop. And then I pick up the pretty in plum. I pick up a lot of that pastry coconut, toasted coconut that you smell in pretty in plum with the plums. So I kind of find pretty in plum helps to cancel out that burnt note, and the sweet plum pastry adds a little bit more of depth to the plum. And Mistress of Evil, what that does is that enhances that sweet, fruity, that's not baked to the combination of the three, and it smells bloody brilliant together. So that's what was going in the open concept area. In my bedroom last night, I popped in lemon thyme berry. I wasn't sure what my thoughts were going to be on this, and I'm still not quite sure. I'm getting a very rich berry, but I'm also getting that acidy tartness from the lemon, and it's coming across a little bit perfumey as well. So my thoughts on this: do I like it? Do I love it? Do I want more? So I feel like that's going to stay in my Scentsy Club, because it was a Scentsy Club exclusive bar, for at least another round till I can make up my mind on what I actually feel about this. This is one of those scents I enjoy more than I expected to. I actually thought I wouldn't like this scent at all. I thought it would be a little bit too citrusy, maybe a little bit too herby with the thyme in it, but no. It's got this added sweetness and perfuminess, which I kind of enjoy. So that one, to me, I'm still making up my decisions on that. So we're almost done here. I had some old testers of iridescent pearl, which were cracked, the lids were missing. So I popped them in the bathroom warmer and used up. This scent is now back available. This is Fruity Aquatic. Generally goes into my Scentsy Club at the end of each catalogue season when it retires. So I really enjoyed using them up, and I have two oils to quickly talk about. So one isn't Scentsy, so I'll do that one first. So I don't like this oil, and I rarely use this oil, but I picked it up because we had a little bit of a mosquito problem, so I popped in the diffusers, just a citronella oil from a company called Eco. I had to end up turning the diffusers off. It's overwhelmingly citronella, but it did the job. It got rid of the mozzies, which is what I kind of wanted for the night, because my son comes out in big welts when he gets bitten by mozzies, so it did the job. But it's not one I would reach for. It's kind of one I use when it needs to be used and in short spurts. So the next one, which I did use up completely, was from last year's Valentine's Day Collection and the years before. So I still have one full tub left from last year's Valentine's Day Collection, but this is the second one I've used up from the year before out of the three trio. And I was a little bit disappointed that they didn't bring the oils to the Valentine's Day Collection here in Region 3. But that's okay. I was still able to enjoy last year's one, which was I'm Yours. And this is intoxicating notes of grapefruit, apricot blossom and coconut milk. So I warmed that when I was warming the It's Love in my bedroom, and the combination was really, really pretty. So that's completely used up now, so I'll have to open my other one of that now. So as I said, this was quite a large what I have been warming and what I have been using for the past 2 weeks. I hope you enjoyed what I have been getting through. So this is 2 weeks worth of what I've been getting through. I hope you enjoy my warm reviews of the Valentine's Day Collection and the Island Days Collection, and I will be back on tomorrow to talk to you about our fabulous warmer. If you can see behind me, it's been re-released on Tuesday, so I am going to do a separate video on the releases that are coming Tuesday tomorrow, hopefully. But I'm about to go now and go to bed as it's quite late here. I hope you all had a wonderful day, and I will speak to you all soon. If you would like to like or subscribe, that would be great. If you're looking for a consultant in Australia, I will put my details below. I'd love to know what you guys have been warming, what you guys have been getting through. I always love to hear other people's warming videos and see what their impressions are of different scents, so I look forward to hearing what all you guys have been getting through. Until then, bye for now.